I got 7 things I want you to ask yourself this week. Straight out of Crazy Love. I think it's like page 91 if you want to read it in a lot better way, all right? 7 quick questions. Number 1, it's the profile of a lukewarm believer. Number 1, lukewarm Christians don't really want to be saved from their sin. They only want to be saved from the consequences of their sin. In other words, they just want a fire escape plan. They have no desire for holiness and devotion. None. It's just useful. Number 2, lukewarm believers are moved by stories about people who do radical things for Christ, but they don't do radical things themselves. In other words, they sit in places like this, they hear missional moments, they hear people who are giving, who are sacrificing, they're like, oh, that's such a great story. And that's it. You see, they really see things as radical as God sees as just normal. Number 3, these aren't me, by the way. I'm just reading what he said, so there it is. Number 3, lukewarm Christians rarely share their faith with their neighbors, co-workers, and friends. They don't want to be rejected. They don't want others to be uncomfortable, and this is really just a result of them not believing the message. Number 4, told you they're quick. Lukewarm Christians think about earth much more than they think about eternity. Think about earth. It's what they're hanging everything on. It's just all about the now. Number 5, this one gets a little bit up in their business. They love their luxuries and rarely give to the poor in a truly sacrificial way. Man, we love our luxuries, don't we? And there's no way I can do that, Matt. You don't understand what I got going on. Okay. Number 6, they don't live by faith. Their lives are so structured so they never have to. Man, I'm gonna tell you, this one hit me right here. You know what this means? This means everything in the budget lines up. It means everything in my time schedule lines up. It means everything on my chart lines up and my to-do list is perfect. So when God calls me to do something, all I can do is go, no, that must not be. It doesn't fit on my list. Man, you want to talk about West Cobb, Paulding County? This is us right here. Matt, I can't do that. That doesn't fit into my grid. Matt, you realize if I give that, what I'll have to do? It's Francis Chance saying, not me. All right, number 7. They give God their leftovers and not their first and their best. I love when the prophet Malachi talked about this. In Malachi 1:8, he's talking about these priests that offered to God these sacrifices that were blemished, but yet they kept the best over here. And listen to this in verse 8. It says, when you offer blind animals for sacrifice, or your leftover time, whatever, is that not wrong? When you sacrifice lame or deceased animals, is that not wrong? Try offering that to the governor. Would he be pleased with you? Would he accept you, says the Lord Almighty? You see, all of these things God says are not just an inadequate way of living. They're really evil. They're evil. They're us holding back on our giving, on our time, on our talents, on our resources. So can we just please stop calling our complacency and our apathy a busy schedule or bills, and let's just call it what it is. It's evil. It's just that we don't trust the gospel enough for him to provide for us. Now, please don't hear me wrong. We all go through seasons of lukewarmness. I know I do. But the question is, when you became a Christian, did it include a surrender to the mission of Christ? That's what he's saying right here. If it didn't, it was just an intellectual assent that did not change your heart. And I'm not really sure you moved from being a goat to a sheep.